Hello everyone, my name is Jack Alford, and welcome to Newsroom, which is basically the Jack Alford show, but I've renamed it. Um, anyway, first thing first, I'd like to apologise, for the fact that I've been, away from YouTube for quite some time. Things have been things have been very things have been really busy for me at the moment. So it's like because I've left high school now. I've had to go into college, um, and yeah, I haven't really had time to actually, you know, record videos and such. But yeah, good news is now I'm back. Um, so yeah, let's go. Let's go on with the first story. Now, our first story today is something to do with like the US election. Um, as you already know, Donald Trump. It was Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton, and what happened was in the first final moments of the election, Hillary Hillary Clinton left. She quit. She said, "Okay, you know what? You're winning. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this to you." Um, yeah. So then what happened was, Donald Trump is now the president elect. I don't think he's quite in office yet. Um, he made a speech and stuff like that. Um, but then he started saying things on Twitter and such which were quite terrible. One of those things, I think this was on Twitter. Um, One of those things was the fact that he said that first off he said he didn't want another arms race. Yes, we're talking about the Cold War here, because that was a massive event at the time. It was a long time ago. Um, and what happened was it was basically like we had all these nuclear weapons, and it was like people were getting scared because at any moment a country could have fired them at any one of the countries, including this one I'm in, which is England, and it could wipe out the entire, which could probably wipe out the entire country, since a bomb has about like has that same range as the width and length of the United Kingdom. I think so. So yeah, if a bomb did hit us, it'd take us all out like that. I can't really click. Um, so yeah, when what happened was he said he didn't want an arm. Donald Trump said he didn't want an arms race on Twitter, but then he then stated that he does want another arms race, um, thinking that it would be helpful to the country and such. And basically, he's saying that he wants to restart the Cold War. So yeah, America, I'm sorry, but you're doomed. No, literally, I feel sorry for you. Um, so yeah, America's kind of screwed. Um, but yeah, we've had some tough times in the past, because you know what? Because there's things like, with like bad things. I can't really think of any off the top of my head at the moment. But yeah, that's what's been going on at the moment. Well, with America. Okay, the next bit of this show is YouTube drama. What this is basically a section I've added, which basically tells you about stuff that's really been going on YouTube. So then what happened? So this is so here's the first part. So some YouTubers out there, or maybe some of my subscribers will know of someone called Adam Saylor. Well, what Adam Saylor does is he's a fake prankster, and what happens? Well, I wouldn't say fake prankster, but I don't really know. I'm not sure if he's either fakes it or if he does it for the lols. I don't know, but what happens is basically he makes loads of pranks and then he posts them on video, and then basically that's pretty much it. But what happens? But this one time where he chose the kind of the wrong time to do it. This was reported by Scarce. If you know who he is, then yeah. I might also put a link in the description to his channel, just to support him. In fact, actually, I will. And what happens here is basically he's on this plane with Delta Airlines, and what happens is apparently he was on this flight, and apparently he claims that he's being thrown off speaking Arabic, and a lot of people started hating Delta Airlines because of it, because they thought they were being a little bit offensive to get against, like, you know, people from other countries and different, like, religions or beliefs, basically. And what happens is they start getting like a bunch of hate for it, but then some of the witnesses who are actually on the plane come forward, and they actually say, which I'm not sure which is the truth, but I think this part's kind of more of the truth. Basically what happens is all these people come forward, and it's like all these people say that apparently Adam Saylor was shouting something. He wasn't even on the phone, and what happened was he kept raising his fist in the air, shouting something in Arabic, and it kind of made all the other passengers a little bit uncomfortable. So the staff had kind of no other choice but to make everyone else comfortable by throwing him off the plane. But then he makes a video trying to make Delta feel like the bad guys here, saying that apparently he wasn't even shouting. He was just saying something in Arabic. He was on a phone call speaking in Arabic, and he was getting thrown off the plane for it, but I'm not sure here which is true. So I'm just going to leave it to the professionals on this one, and hopefully they'll figure it out. And next story is something about YouTube, the platform that I'm running on on this channel. A lot of people, like YouTubers and stuff, I think this has happened to some like very popular YouTubers, but I think it's also happened to quite a lot of like first starting out YouTubers and people not quite famous yet, kind of YouTubers. Um, and what happens is apparently there's a glitch in YouTube's system where um, and what happens is basically people have been losing subscribers and things like this. One person, I think one person lost like all their subscribers and kind of had to start all over. So yeah, it's happened to a lot of people, that glitch has. There was even a glitch with the copyright system. Apparently, it saw something that was royalty free and it thought that it was copyrighted. So, because I think there used to be a time where it was a manual thing. So there'll be people scanning YouTube to see if there was anything like copyrighted things like other videos and such that were getting monetized and such. Um, and also as well, you'll look for things that are a bit too like things like too graphic for YouTube as well. So, but now they've kind of changed their system a little, and what they've done is they've made it all an automatic process, which is kind of tends to be a problem because what happens is with the system is the kind of a system they've made. I don't think is quite ready yet, and I think what's happened is that all these glitches are starting to happen. Like people have lost subscribers, but also as well, people are getting like their videos taken down from YouTube and getting copyright strikes for pretty much no reason. But it's not actually just a glitch as well, but some people also as well have actually been like abusing power, if you know what I mean. I don't mean this is like the CEO of YouTube or like any YouTube staff or anything. But I will say one thing. Some people have got like an apology letter from YouTube saying, sorry, there's a bug in the system, we've removed the strike or something, and they've got their video back. So that's good news. The good thing is that's not happened to me at all, so I'm good and I'm still in the green. But another thing is yeah, a lot of people like with powers to like take videos down. This doesn't really necessarily mean like staff or anything, but it usually means like some people when they get famous enough, or they could probably do that already, though they probably have to go like to a report center or support center or something like that. Um, I'm not quite sure. I've never really had to take a video down or anything. Um, but what happened um, is that people have been taking down people's videos for no reason when there's simply nothing wrong with them, and it's basically wrecking YouTube like a lot of YouTubers like reputation and such. Um, but yeah, it's kind of calmed down a little, but I have a feeling it will start happening again at some point. Okay, the last part of this show, I'm going to talk about like the changes that's going to happen to my channel. Usually there'll be something else here, but I thought I'd take the time out of this show just to tell you this. Um, well, there's going to be quite a lot of changes. And first change is that anything that kind of doesn't really sound like it shouldn't really be on YouTube anymore will be deleted. So basically, anything that kind of doesn't really sound like people are going to watch it, then it'll either be deleted or in future reference you won't see it. The second change is that we're going to now have different shows on the Jack Alford on the Jack Alford channel. This one's called Newsroom. There'll be another one called Jack Alford Podcast, which will be me and my friends talking about like everyday things and even gaming stuff, basically anything. We'll also have a part of the show called Jack Alford Gaming, which is basically either just me or me and my friends. Basically, we play games and such. Basically, they're gameplay videos. And another show will be happening is basically where at some point we'll start doing like small sketches, which are basically like small little comedy shorts, which basically where we make some funny short videos, like it's a Vine video, which sadly is shutting down. And it'll basically be like a minute of something funny that we could probably come up with. Which would basically be like the fail videos I made when I was very young. You can actually see them on the channel. In fact, I might even still keep them up on the channel, though you might be on for a weird scroll because they're all the way back down from the start. And so that's it for the shows for now. I'm still kind of, still trying to confirm some other shows, asking some of my other friends if they'll help me out. But that's still kind of to be confirmed. The next change will be next change will be now that if certain standards are met, some videos will become monetized. So what will happen now is that in some videos you will see adverts. Sometimes even at the beginning, sometimes you might not see them, but sometimes they might be in the middle. They might even pop up, stuff like that. But some videos you won't see any ads, which means it's not monetized. If you don't see any ads at all, then yeah, it's not monetized. And the second change and the last change which I'm gonna make quickly, is that I will actually be starting a fan funding thing. I can't do it. Sadly, I cannot do it on the YouTube, but I will be starting a GoFundMe page. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. My name's Jack Alford, and I'll see you in the next video.